Hey, Shalom. I would like to give all honor, praise, and glory unto my power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Honors to the elders Amanda, Elder Sekalar, Elder Yahweh Call. Peace, blessings, protection to the men and women who's currently waiting for the return of our Adawan of power. And I guess I had another title, but I'm gonna just I'm gonna just title it "The Lord is Applying Pressure," man. All right. And hey, it's a lot going on, and you could just pull out everything, and there's trouble on every side as far as Babylon. Babylon is very busy and tackling many issues and problems, internally, internationally, and really celestially. You know what I mean? And in outer, what they call outer space. All right. There are reports that NASA quietly set off a planetary defense system because of this Atlas, whatever you call it, 31. This UAP that's out, that's in the reaches of outer space, and then you have all these different wars going on, sedition. All right. All these situations with immigration and the dollar's falling fast. So we're seeing that the Lord is plaguing this place. He's applying pressure, man. All right, and that's one of the reasons why the scriptures say in Revelation chapter 18, "Come out of my people, be ye not partaker of her sins," man. All right, because the Lord is He's visiting this place. All right, on every side. I'm gonna just read this. It's an article that says most Americans say the U.S. is on the wrong track for, on economy and immigration. All right, and it says nearly 2/3 of Americans believe the U.S. is headed in the wrong direction, fueled by dissatisfaction by President Trump's impact on economy, immigration, race relations, and national global standing, according to a new poll with a big board sample. Even among Republicans in a significant share, nearly 30% gave Trump low marks on the economy and how the government is functioning. And we see we're still in the government shutdown. By the way, I think that they're not going to, open this government back up anytime soon. All right. Matter of fact, I'm not going to read the rest of this. All right, but this is one of many articles, all right, concerning the things that's about to come upon the earth. All right, these things are going to increase as far as like famine. All right, job cuts. All right, just more crime going through the roof. And the Lord prophesied about these things. Let me go to there's some scriptures, but let me go. That's one of them I have. You know what I mean? But you know what? Let me read it. This is the book of Job, chapter 18 and verse 10. The snares laid for him in the ground and the trap formed in the way. Who laid that trap? Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right? Because if you read Psalms 49 and 11, their inward thought, all right, is that their houses shall continue forever. They call their lands after their names, all right? But we see that this place is at its end, man. All right, it's clear, man. All the signs are showing it. This place is rapidly declining. Verse 11, terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. Let me get the translation. Let me get it in NLT. Terror surround the wicked and trouble them at every step. So you see there ain't no peace, man. All right. As the scripture said, I think it's Isaiah 51. We grab that. All right. I think it's Isaiah 51 and 2. All right. I think it's no peace to the wicked. This is something real quick, Salakia. All right, there's no peace to the wicked, man. full let me get it back. Let me go back. Sloppy. All right, there's no peace to the wicked, man. All right, we see that. All right. Every time you turn around, it's either a mass shooting, some type of explosion, all right, some type of evil report against this place. All right, and that's the Lord's doing, man. As he says, there'll be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it. Well, let me read that. It was another one I was looking for, but it says, "There is no peace to the wicked, saith the Lord." It was another one that hit different. Let's see something. Yeah, this is the one I was really looking for. Isaiah 57:19. I create the fruit of the lips. Peace, peace to him that is far off and to him that is near, saith the Lord. And I will heal him. Who is that talking about? You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're far off because you're not in your native land. All right. This is not our rest. This is not our native land. And the Lord is calling his people back. All right. He's going to gather them out of the four winds of heaven. All right. And bring them back to that place. All right. Which is Jerusalem, which we will be healed. All right. But it says, but the wicked are like the troubled sea when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my power to the wicked. So there's no peace, man. All right. There's no peace to the wicked. That's why there's no rest to you tribes here. All right. You're not going to find no rest here. You're only going to find that rest in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It's the book of Jeremiah 51 and 25. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And that's what you see. They got the whole world turned out. All right. Through their policies, through their ideologies. You read Isaiah chapter 14. It talks about he that ruled the nations with a continual stroke. All right, that oppressed the nations, and mainly the main nation they oppress is the house of Israel. All right. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroyer of mountains, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain." So this place is falling fast, man. All right. It's definitely falling fast. Book of Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. All right. So the Lord is the one who's bringing this place down, just like he brought down ancient Egypt. All right. He's bringing this place down. All right. The same way, man. All right. So let me go here. I only had a few precepts. All right. Isaiah 30:7. For the Egyptians shall have in vain and to no purpose. Therefore I cry concerning this. All right. Their strength is to sit still. All right. That's the point. Their strength is to sit still. All right. All the things that people seem to delight in. All right. Even with these EBT SNAP benefits. All right. And all these other programs. All right. Those things are being halted, man. All right. While people are losing their jobs at the same time. All right. So it's being made to where as though you're gonna have to you're just gonna have to cry out to the Lord, man. All right. Or you're just gonna have to continue to go down to Egypt for help. All right. But all of these things the Lord is putting the halt to. It's the book of Revelation chapter 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, and having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become a habitation of devils, and a hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. And it makes sense because everything is permissible here. All right. Starting with corruption, murder, lying, cheating. Everything is pretty much permissible. So this place is a whole a holding place for every foul spirit. But it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be ye not partaker of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. All right, so come out of her, my people. All right, and how do we come out of her? By, number one, by believing in the Lord Himself, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and confessing His name. All right, but if you continue to read on, of course, all right, you slide down to verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord thy power who judgeth her, right? And that's who's judging this place now, all right? And people can't see it, all right? Those of us in this truth, all right, we can see it, but these people can't see it. So with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying. And with that, hey, we just got to hold on and continue to, be patient as the Lord is doing His work. Scriptures say, in your patience, possess your souls. So, we're watching prophecy play out. And we understand that it's the Lord, that's doing all these things, that's going on. So with that, I'd like to give all honor, praise, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. All right, Shalom.